what's striking me right now is that what people believe should happen in certain communities, those things are happening in every community.
Yes, yes. I believe when we started Chicago Heal, one of the things you said was, if it's violence in Chicago, there's violence everywhere.
Yeah, if there's smoke, there's fire.
There are first responders from every corner of the North Shore swarming downtown Highland Park. More than that, I don't really know. But this is Highland Park. This is a community I work in. My friends are there. I shop there. My entire family was there. My grown children and my grandkids were there. If this happens in Highland Park, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
Ms. Morrison, this is extremely disturbing. And you said you've heard that 9 people. Can you touch on that again for me?
I just saw another media outlet that reported that 9 people were dead and 57 had been shot, and that there was an automatic rifle that was used.
And Ms. Morrison, we are working to confirm that information, so we certainly will update our viewers once we get confirmation on that. Now, again, you said you were there with your entire family. Did you hear shots fired?
I did.
About how many shots did you hear? About how many?
I couldn't even count. I thought it was fireworks. I'm not used to hearing gunfire in Highland Park. I'm just not used to it. Apparently, no one's immune. It's everywhere. And if we don't act now, when will we? How many more people are going to die? And it's up to elected officials to step up and get it done.
And Ms. Morrison,
I'm angry.
Now, that was in Highland Park on the same day in Highland Park where white people were being gunned down. Let's not ignore the fact that in Chicago, Black people were being gunned down. There was an incident where there was a mass murder also in Chicago. Let's go to that clip.
Following some breaking news this morning, a mass shooting on the city's south side is under investigation.
Yeah, this happened just after midnight near 65th and Martin Luther King Drive. NBC5's Lisa Chavarria joins us live. And Lisa, do we know exactly how many people were wounded?
Patrick and Michelle, we know that 5 people were wounded and shot at this one location. We're starting to learn some more details from Chicago police this morning. They were seen investigating at the scene over on 65th and South Martin Luther King Drive. That is where this shooting happened, in the Parkway Gardens neighborhood. These shots were fired just after midnight. Police say 5 men were shot while they were just standing outside. A 17-year-old boy was the youngest of the wounded, and the others range in age from 19 to 30 years old. Police are telling us that all are said to be in fair condition at this hour. But police believe someone drove up in a black SUV and started firing at this group. This shooting brings the number of people shot since early Friday night in Chicago to at least 51. One of the youngest wounded was just a 10-year-old boy. And again, from this number, 51 people who were shot over the course of this weekend. 7 people died from their injuries.
You know what? I would say that I'm calling on and I'm issuing an olive branch to my colleagues from the communities outside of Chicago, that we come together because all of our freedoms are at risk. So we're in with powerful words of Lyndon Johnson, the president. And we want to send a message that even 50 years ago, the message then is still true today.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Today, I sent the following statement to the Speaker of the House and to the Vice President, the President of the Senate. Today, the nation cries out to the conscience of the Congress. Criminal violence from the muzzle of a gun has once again brought heartbreak to America. Surely, this must be clear beyond question. The hour has come for the Congress to enact a strong and effective gun control law. governing the full range of lethal weapons. I have sought and I have fought for such a law through all the days of my presidency. On many occasions before, I have spoken of the terrible toll inflicted on our people by firearms. 750,000 Americans dead since the turn of the century. This is far more than have died at the hands of all of our enemies in all of the wars that we have fought. Sorrow and suffering that just cannot be counted, and fear that can never be measured. Each year in this country, guns are involved in more than 6,500 murders. This compares with 30 in England, 99 in Canada, 68 in West Germany, and 37 in Japan. When I last appealed to the Congress on this subject again, and that was only a month ago, I asked this question: what in the name of conscience will it take to pass a truly effective gun control law in the Congress? And now, in this new hour of tragedy, that question should at last be answered. So let us now spell out our grief in constructive action